Hi everyone, my name is Lucy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a turkey tetrazzini. I hope you like this recipe. This casserole will have a crust. So in order to make the crust, I took 5 slices of a good sandwich bread, cut them in little squares, and I'm going to blend it together with half stick of butter and a pinch of salt in the blender. Remember, all the ingredients and the amount of ingredients that I'm using in this recipe are in the description below this video. I mixed the butter, the salt with the bread, blended together, shredded, and then I'm going to place it in a cookie sheet, and I'm going to place this in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 to 10 minutes until it is crunchy and dry. Once out of the oven, then I add 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese, mix it together and let it cool off. I cook 1 box of fettuccine cut in half, and I let the fettuccine al dente. Chicken broth, cook turkey, and this can be leftover turkey. I cut them in bite-sized pieces. 1 stick of butter or more, 1 large onion, unbleached all-purpose flour, mushrooms as much as you like, and sweet peas, Parmesan cheese, thyme, nutmeg, lemon juice, dry sherry. Let me show you the bottle of dry sherry that I'm using so you have an idea. And all of these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using in this delicious recipe. Let's start cooking. In medium-high temperature, I'm going to be melting half of the stick of butter, in which I'm going to be cooking the onions. I'm going to spread some salt and pepper onto the onions, and then I'm going to cook these onions together with the mushrooms. And I'm going to let the onions become translucent. You might want to add additional butter if you see the onions are too dry while cooking. Once the onions are cooked or translucent, I retire from the pot and put it aside until it's time for me to use them again. In the same pot, I'm going to melt the rest of the butter. In this butter, I'm going to put the unbleached flour until the flour becomes lumpy and yellow. Then I'm going to start adding little by little the chicken broth until making a gravy. At this point, you cannot stop whisking. You need to whisk until there's no lumps in the flour. It's going to become thick as a gravy. Just keep whisking until you see that it's thick, there's no lumps, and it has a beige color. Once you feel and see that the mixture is thick like a gravy, then I add the thyme, the nutmeg, the lemon juice, and add back the onion and the mushroom mixture. To this mixture I'm going to add the sweet peas, and you can add as much sweet peas as you want. Add the dried cherry, at this point we can taste for salt. Add a little bit of salt if you like, and I'm still cooking in high to medium temperature. Add the turkey. This mixture will start boiling, and then add some Parmesan cheese, about 1/4 of a cup. Once you add the cheese, you can turn off the stove, because now we can start adding the fettuccine, and you can use any other pasta you like. If you prefer thin spaghettis or spaghettis, it doesn't matter which pasta you use, it's to your liking. I cut this pasta in half before I cook them, so it's easier for me to cut when I'm serving the casserole. Once everything is mixed, I place the mixture in a lasagna pan, which I greased with butter, but you can use non-stick cooking spray. And now I cover the casserole with the bread mixture, making sure everything is covered. Then I'm going to place this pan into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes or until it's bubbly. Once out of the oven, let it set for 5 to 10 minutes before cutting it. Then it is ready to be served. This is a very easy and delicious recipe in which you can use leftovers from your chicken or turkey. Your family will love this dish, and I hope you like this recipe and that you try soon. Please come back to see me again if you like this video, and don't forget to click like, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.